Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning. Baba just says namaste to his children. Baba is so humble. God, Baba has concern for his children. Baba loves his children. How much love he gives. So Baba says, Baba just becomes humble in front of children. He just bows down to you children. That's why Baba says Baba is the most obedient servant. Such a Baba. So you don't find such a Baba not only in this physical world but even from the three worlds or at any other point in the entire cycle. So in today's Murli, how wonderful is this teacher? How wonderful is the study? And Baba says, and how wonderful Baba's students are. Baba says Baba's class is the most wonderful class. Baba says, in my class, Baba says, prostitutes and sages and innocent women and the scholars and highly educated. So everyone just sits here in the class and everyone studies. And if a teacher is to be worthy, and that's the quality that which is found in such a teacher, that he makes any kind of a student study this knowledge. So Baba just remembers the innocent women or the old women. They say, Baba, we didn't study anything. We don't even know ABCD and we don't even know Alpha. Baba says, wonderful. Why is it good for you to be not educated? Because your slate is so clean. So just you can write the word that is Baba very clearly, because those whose slates are full, that is those who have the worldly knowledge, they have to make the effort to erase whatever is studied and also to imbibe Baba's knowledge. That's why Baba says, because Baba tells us to forget everything whatever we have studied. That's why Baba tells all those who don't have this worldly knowledge, they are just amazing because their slate is just clean. Because that's why it's very easy for such children to say Baba, Baba. Mothers, what did Baba say? Baba said, just remember me, and that's very firm in mothers. In today's Murli, Baba says, children, such a study, such a class, where everyone just sits here in the same way. So Baba can only conduct such a class at that too at the conference age. No one can even think. All old women, when they just start to come to the class, they always have a bag, and their grandchildren and children always ask, grandmother, where are you going? So she starts saying that I'm going to school. So the grandchildren just, they wonder, so you also go to school? So it's the wonderful, the fantastic class or the intoxication that we have when we come to class. And when we remember that we are godly students, we are not the students of any other universities. We are the students of the godly university. So you don't find such students except us. So let's listen to the sweet elevated versions of Baba in the form of a teacher. So So today's date is 16th January, and the essence is, sweet children, you definitely receive the fruit of whatever actions you perform. Only the one Father does altruistic service. Question: how is this class so wonderful? And what's the main effort that you have to make here? Answer: this is the only class where young ones, adults, and also old people sit here together. This class is so wonderful that one day, even those who have stone intellects, those without virtues, Baba says, sages and prostitutes, all others also will come and sit here, because we saw, right? We saw a number of saints who had been in the class. So the main effort you have to make here is for remembrance, because it's only by having remembrance that there is the nature cure for souls and bodies. But in order to stay in remembrance, you also do need this knowledge. Baba tells, of course, we need this knowledge in order to be in remembrance. The song, O traveler of the night, don't become weary. The destination of the dawn is not far off. Om Shanti, you sweetest spiritual children heard the song. The spiritual father explains the meaning of this to you children. The wonder is that those who wrote the Gita and the scriptures, they don't understand the meaning of them. They extract the wrong meaning from everything. The spiritual father, who is the ocean of knowledge and the purifier, he sits here and explains their meaning. Only the Father teaches you Raj Yoga. You children understand that you are once again becoming the kings of kings. In other schools, they wouldn't say that they are going to become barristers once again. No one else, this is the code word. Is it Neha sister? It's like once again, because we had become deities in the previous cycle and we are becoming once again. No one else understands how to use the term once again. You say that you are now once again studying with the unlimited Father as you did 5,000 years ago. The destruction will definitely take place again. They continue to manufacture so many big bombs, and they are manufacturing very powerful bombs. They don't make them just to keep them. This destruction is also for this auspicious purpose. You children don't need to be afraid about anything. This war will be beneficial. The Father comes to benefit you. It is said, the Father comes and carries out the task of establishment through Brahma and the destruction through Shankar. Therefore, those bombs, etc., are for destruction. As you all may be aware that when Abdul Kalam visited, so two other scientists were also available with him. And one of the scientists had invented the Brahmos. So Baba tells there is nothing more powerful than those. Along with those, there are also natural calamities. They can't be called the godly calamities. These natural calamities are fixed in the Brahma. They are nothing new. Baba tells the natural calamities are not created by God. It's highly impossible. So Baba tells such natural calamities, that's why it is called natural calamities. It's not godly, because people of the world say that it is it's an ungodly act. So Baba tells it's not Baba's task. Of course, these are fixed in the drama and they are nothing new. They continue to manufacture so many big bombs. They say we can wipe out whole cities. The bombs that they dropped on Japan were very small ones. They have now created very big bombs. When they have greater difficulties, they are unable to tolerate them, then they will start to use the bombs. There will be so much damage. They are performing trials to see what happens. They spend billions of rupees on this. Even the salaries of those who manufacture them are very large. So you children should be happy that the old world is going to be destroyed. And why should we be happy? Krishna sister. Because the old world is going to be destroyed. Because the whole world is getting cleansed. You children are making effort for that new world. Reason says this old world is definitely going to be destroyed. You children understand that what there is in this Iron Age and what will be there in the Golden Age. You are now standing at the confluence age. You understand that there won't be many people in the Golden Age. Therefore, all of them will be destroyed. These natural calamities also took place a cycle ago. The old world has to be destroyed. There have continued to be many calamities, but those were on a small scale. The whole of this old world is to be destroyed. You children should have a lot of happiness. The Father sits here. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, sits here and explains to us spiritual children. What does Father explain? What does Baba say? Rohata's brother. Baba says the destruction is taking place for you. It's remembered that the flames of destruction emerge from the sacrificial fire of this knowledge of Rudra. Some things mentioned in the Gita have a very good meaning, but no one understands them. They continue to ask for peace. You say that destruction should take place so soon so that you can go and be happy. The Father says, only when you become Sato Pradhan will you be happy. Anil brother. Baba says, when will you be happy? You will be happy only when you become. Can it be a little louder? Ram Shlok brother. Baba says that you will be happy when you become Sato Pradhan. because you will receive that happiness only when the soul reaches that Sato Pradhan stage. Because that is the quality. There is the quality of happiness. The perfect happiness is received from the perfect body, mind, then people, and the nature. That happens only when the soul becomes Sato Pradhan. The father gives many points, many types of points, and that's it. Very well in the intellects of some, but not so well in the intellects of others. The old mothers understand that they have to remember Shiv Baba, and that's all. For them, it's explained, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the father. However, they do claim their inheritance. They live together, everyone comes to the exhibitions. Sinners like a Jamil and prostitutes, etc., all have to be uplifted. Even cleaners come wearing good clothes. The Gandhi made the untouchables free. They eat together with others. The father doesn't forbid you at all. There is a place in Delhi where Mahatma Gandhi ji had food with the other castes. It's not about the caste or the creed based on which the differentiation is made. It's actually, Baba says, the quality of the soul matters. So Baba also doesn't forbid you at all. He understands that even they have to be uplifted. This isn't connected with the work they do. Everything depends on connecting your intellects in yoga with the Father. You have to remember the Father. The soul says, I'm untouchable. We now understand that we were Sato Pradhan deities. Now, at the end, we have become impure by taking rebirth. So, I, a soul, now have to become pure again. Do all of you have that firm faith? Is that clear? Those who are sitting at the back, is that clear? Okay, we were deities and we have to become. You know that how the native women who used to come in Sindh would go into trance. She would come running to meet Baba. It was explained that she too was a soul, and souls have a right to claim their inheritance from the Father. Her family members were asked to let her continue to take this knowledge they said that there would be upheaval in their community because they were afraid. They took her away. But you mustn't say no to anyone who comes to you. It's remembered that God uplifts the innocent women, prostitutes, native women, and the sages, etc., everyone from the sages to the natives. During the initial times, at the beginning of the creation of the sacrificial fire, Baba had said that such souls used to come and they used to go to trance. And they used to see Brahma Baba in the form of Sri Krishna, and that's why they used to come and meet Baba. Because when they informed their family members didn't approve them. That's why Baba tells that in his class, all types, right from the sages to the prostitutes or tribal people. Baba says all types of children sit in his class. So what kind of attainments do you get? What do you attain? From your experience, you can say. Suresh brother, what do you receive? What do you attain from doing the service in the sacrificial fire? What's the first one? that is joy and the power. The service of the sacrificial fire, it's even remembered on the path of devotion, because even on the path of devotion the devotees used to do the service of the temple. Baba creates such a big sacrificial fire. You do the service of the sacrificial fire, you receive joy and you receive power. Baba says, because there is a lot of attainments from serving this yajna and many will be benefited day by day, the service through exhibitions will increase. Baba continues to have badges made, and wherever you go, you should explain this badge. This is the father, this is the dada, and this is the father's inheritance. And the father now says, remember me, you will become pure. It's also remembered in the Gita, constantly remember me alone. It's just that they have taken out my name and they have just mentioned the name of the child. And even the people of Bharat don't understand what relationship is between the Radha and Krishna. The history of them before their marriage hasn't been shown at all. Each belonged to a separate kingdom. The father sits here and explains these things. If they were to understand these things and they were to say that these are the versions of God Shiva, people would chase them away. They would ask, where did you learn this? Which guru was that? They would all become upset if they said they learnt it from BKs. The kingdom of gurus would then completely end. Many such people come here, they even put something in writing, then they disappear. In 1973, the first fair which was held in Delhi Ram Leela field, there were 2 stalls. We used to ask the public to fill the slip. That one was about, I think that was the questionnaire which was about who is the god of the Gita. After explaining at exhibitions, we used to ask them to just answer to the questionnaires. That continued for a number of years. That time also comes. Baba doesn't give any difficulty to his children. Baba just gives a very simple or easy methods. When a couple don't have a child, they ask God to grant them children. Then when they do have a child, they look after it very well, they educate him. Then when he grows up, they ask him to earn his own living. A father definitely sustains his child, and he sustains his child, makes him worthy. So he is the servant of his children. This father serves his children and takes you back with him. A physical father tells his child to just do the job and earn his living, but our Baba just takes us along with him. A physical father thinks that his children will become independent and become engaged in business, and then they will serve their parents when they become old. This is what the parents think. This father doesn't ask for any service for himself. And we know very well they just arrange for old age homes, and the parents would be waiting for such children, and this the iron aged world's treatment to parents. So Baba says, but Baba doesn't ask for any service for himself, and that one is altruistic. A physical father believes that it is his children's duty to look after him for as long as he lives. He has that desire. This father says, I do altruistic service. I don't rule a kingdom. I am so altruistic. Whatever others do, Baba is so altruistic. Baba doesn't expect anything from us. And whatever others do, they definitely receive the fruit of that. That one is the Father of all. And he says, I give you children the kingdom of heaven. You attain such an elevated status. I'm just the master of Brahman. You to become that. But you also receive the kingdom, then you lose it. I neither receive the kingdom nor do I lose it. This is in my part in the drama. You children continue to make effort to claim your inheritance of happiness. All others simply ask for peace. Those gurus say that happiness is like the droppings of a crow. That's why they only want peace. Because they come in the copper age, that complete happiness was not experienced. The original happiness was not received. That's why they just have a wish to lead a peaceful life. Baba says, they can't take this knowledge. They don't understand anything about happiness. The Father explains, only I can give you the inheritance of peace and happiness. There are no gurus in the golden and silver ages. Ravan doesn't exist there. That's the godly kingdom. This drama is predestined. Why do we call it as a godly kingdom? Because God also doesn't exist there. Why do you call it a godly kingdom? Because it's created by God and it's been created based on the godly principles. That's why it's called godly kingdom. Baba says this drama is predestined. These things will not sit in the intellects of anyone else. Therefore, you children should imbibe these things very well and claim a high status. You are now at the confluence age. You understand that the kingdom of that new world is being established. You are at the confluence age, and all the rest are in the iron age. They say that the duration of each cycle is hundreds of thousands of years. They are in total darkness. It's remembered that they were sleeping in the sleep of Kumbhakaran. The victory of Pandavas has been remembered. You are Brahmins. It's very simple. But it's just the amazing one. Baba says you are Brahmins. Only Brahmins create sacrificial fires. The deities don't create. Brahmins create sacrificial fires. This is the greatest, unlimited, the most important sacrificial fire of God Rudra. Does your intoxication rise? Baba says this is the greatest, and this is the unlimited. How is it? It has spreaded into a number of countries. What's the sacrificial fire? One of the double foreigners they had made. They just take the theme every year, and in one of the years they had taken the theme of the sacrificial fire. And what is it called? What's the meaning of that? Because we don't see anything in physical, we don't have any particular place. So what is to be called a sacrificial fire? Wonderfully they had presented, and today we have the sacrificial fire which is being spreaded into the 140 countries, and we haven't come across such a big sacrificial fire at any time. So Baba says there are many types of limited sacrificial fires, and this sacrificial fire is created only once, and there are no sacrificial fires in the golden and the silver ages because there is no question of calamities. because they create the sacrificial fire just to overcome the obstacle or to have the rainfall to just fulfill their wishes. Baba says such sacrificial fires aren't created in the golden age because you don't want anything there. Baba says this is the unlimited one. So this sacrificial fire in which the unlimited sacrifice has to be made, and that's created by the unlimited Father. Afterwards, there won't be any sacrificial fires for half a cycle. There is no kingdom of Ravan there. All of those things start when the kingdom of Ravan starts. And this unlimited sacrificial fire is created only once, and the whole of this old world is sacrificed into it. And this is the unlimited sacrificial fire of this knowledge of Rudra. The main things here are knowledge and yoga. Yoga means remembrance. The word remembrance is very sweet, whereas the word yoga has become very common. No one understands the meaning of yoga. You can explain that yoga means to remember the Father. You give us, Baba, you give us unlimited inheritance. The soul says, Baba, you have come once again. I had forgotten you. You gave me the sovereignty. You have now come and met me again. So I will definitely follow your Srimad. So this is how you have to talk. So do all of you follow Srimad, right? How Baba just loves children and how lovely Baba explains his children. Because we have stumbled around for a period of 2500 years. So now we tell Baba we will definitely follow Srimad. Baba, you are showing me a very good path. So you have to talk to yourself in this way. Baba, you are showing me a very good path. I forget it every cycle. The Father is now making you so much that you don't forget. That's why you have to remember the Father alone. Only by having this remembrance will you receive the inheritance. It's when Baba comes, Baba says, it's when I come personally in front of you that I explain to you. Until then, you continue to sing. You are the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. You just sing this praise, but neither you understand about souls nor about the Supreme Soul. You now can understand that such an imperishable part is recorded in such a tiny point of light. The Father explains this. He is also called the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. He is So Baba says, he is called the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. He is such a tiny point. Baba explains, it isn't that he is just like 1,000 signs that never becomes dim. Look at the class. How wonderful is it? I continue to teach you as a teacher does. There are so many children. Look how wonderful this class is. Look who is studying here. Even innocent women. Those without virtues and sages will come and sit here one day and look at the old mothers who have come here. There are many, and the small children, very few are there. Baba is remembering you all. Baba says, old women and children are also sitting here. Have you ever seen such a school? Here the effort is made for remembrance. It's this remembrance that takes time. To make effort for remembrance is also knowledge. There is this knowledge for remembrance too, and this is also the knowledge. There is this knowledge for explaining the cycle. This is called the real natural nature cure. You souls become completely pure. Those cures are for the bodies, and whereas this cure is for souls because the alloy get mixed up in the souls. Real gold makes real jewelry, and you children understand that Shiv Baba has personally come here. And you children definitely do have to remember the Father. We now have to return home. We have to go from this side to the other side. Remember the Father, the inheritance, and your home. That's the sweet silence home. Sorrow is caused by peacelessness, whereas happiness is experienced by peace. In the golden age, you have peace, happiness, and prosperity. You have everything. There is no question of fighting and quarreling there. The only concern you children should have is to become Sato Pradhan, real gold. Because only then will you claim a high status. You are receiving spiritual food which you have to chew and digest. Just like a cow eats the grass and just chews, then in the same way you have to churn the knowledge, revise that. And what main points did we hear today? It's been explained to you that there are two types of pilgrimage. One is spiritual and another one is physical. Only the spiritual pilgrimage is useful. God speaks man mana bhav acha. God speaks man mana bhav acha. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you, spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The essence for Dharna, the first one, this destruction is auspicious. That's why you mustn't be afraid. Remain constantly happy by remaining aware that the benevolent Father only inspires beneficial things to be done. Second, constantly have the one concern to become Sato Pradhan, real gold, and claim a high status. Continue to chew and digest the spiritual food that you receive. Today's blessing. May you become an embodiment of complete success by considering yourself to be responsible and performing every action accurately. I'll just repeat it. May you become an embodiment of complete success by considering yourself to be responsible and performing every action accurately. At this time, every elevated action of you elevated, confluence-aged souls becomes a law for the whole cycle. What do you mean by this? Every action of yours is becoming a law for the whole cycle. Therefore, perform every action while considering yourself to be a lawmaker. By doing this, your carelessness will finish automatically. At the confluence age, you are lawmakers and responsible souls. So So perform every action with this faith, and because the actions you perform in the right way will definitely bring you complete success. Slogan: when the Father, that is the Almighty Authority, is with you, Maya becomes a paper tiger. When the Almighty Authority Father is with you, Maya becomes a paper tiger. Today's object signal: the easy way to remain constantly liberated in life is I and my Baba. It's the consciousness of mind that creates the bondage. If everything is my Baba, then everything else then finishes. When the consciousness of mind for everything else finishes and become one, then you become free from bondage. Remember that you are a Brahmin soul who is liberated in life. What should we remember? We Brahmins are liberated in life. We souls are liberated. We are not in bondage. We are liberated in life. These were the sweet elevated versions of Sweet Baba. Did you listen, Murli, with that love and attention? Yes, we have. Then you have to churn the knowledge. Baba said you have to just chew. Om Shanti. That is tomorrow morning. There is a nature cure program for to all those who have come to for this 18th January Milan. So this is the way to earn that income. So in this hall there will be 2 to 4. There is tapasya, and the 4 to 4:45 a.m. there is a regular Amrit Vela meditation. Those who aren't here, you can just log on to that. I think you have to install that app from the Google Store or Apple Store. Those who are willing to attend, can you raise your hands? What about the rest? Awakened brides, the bridegroom has come after 5,000 years and the brides are sleeping. Baba said in that song that, oh, the traveler of the night, don't become tired. The destination of the dawn is not that far.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Oh, so today's program is like this. Mumbai, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Goa. All the teachers who have come from these states, there is a class for you at Conference Hall. 10 to 10:30 a.m. there is yoga. 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. there is a class by respected Asha Didiji. Topic is it's the stage which is just like the Father, which is complete. And post that, respected Munni Didiji and all of the elder sisters will come and meet all of you.
Andhra Pradesh, Telangana की teachers बहनें सभी 10 बजे conference hall.
So you are requested to be at conference hall at 10 a.m.
हम सभी का क्लास कराएंगे, इसलिए कोई भी टीचर बहनें क्लास मिस नहीं करेंगे. डायमंड हॉल में इस प्रकार प्रोग्राम रहेगा.
Diamond Hall program goes like this: 10 to 10:30 a.m. there is yoga, and 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. there is a class by Dr. Savita sister, and the topic is the incorporeal, voiceless and egoless stage. And 11:30 to 12:30
आदरणीय शीलू
p.m. there is a
दीदी जी
class
क्लास
by
कराएंगे।
respected Shilu
क्लास
Didiji,
का विषय है
and the topic is
साकारी आकारी निराकारी पालन।
okay,
शाम को 5
the
से साढ़े
sustenance
5
given
बजे तक
by the
योग, साढ़े
corporeal,
5
the
से
subtle, and the
साढ़े 6
incorporeal
बजे
father.
गीता दीदी जी क्लास
That
कराएंगे।
is the sustenance
विषय
given by
है
Baba in
संगम
the form
योग,
of
सहज
incorporeal
संगम
form
योग,
and in a subtle
सहज
angelic form
प्राप्ति का
and in
योग।
direct incorporeal form.
6:30 से
And
7:30 बजे
evening 5:30
और
to
दूसरा क्लास
6
नहीं है।
there is a yoga, and 6 to 7 there is a
तो
class,
क्लास में आशा दीदी जी आएंगी
and
और
class will be
आशा दीदी
conducted
जी
by
बहुत
respected
बढ़िया
Asha
क्लास
Didiji, and she
कराएंगे।
will conduct the class, and the
विषय
topic
है
is
वृत्ति द्वारा वायुमंडल बनाने की सेवा।
the service
और
of changing the
7:30
atmosphere
से
through the attitude.
8 बजे
And
तक
7:30
योग
to
रहेगा।
8 there is yoga.
दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल में
The
विशेष
meditation,
कुमारों के लिए क्लास रहेगा।
there is a
9:30
class for
से 10
Kumars
बजे
at
तक योग
Dadiji's meeting hall,
और
and
10 से
9:30 to 10 a.m.
11
there is yoga,
9:30 से 10 बजे तक
and
योग और
10
10 से
a.m.
11
to
बजे
11
तक
a.m. there is a
आत्म
class by
प्रकाश
Atma
बैठक
Prakash brother.
यानी कुमारन का क्लास कराएंगे। आज शाम का
And
जागरण
evening
योग दादी
meditation
जी
from
मीटिंग
6
हॉल
to
में
8
रहेगा।
is in at Dadiji's meeting hall.
सभी डिपार्टमेंट के इंचार्ज भाई बहनों ध्यान दें।
All the head of the
छोटे
departments
दिवसों
are
में
requested to pay attention.
मिली हुई कंबल की जो सौगात कर्मचारियों ने अभी तक नहीं दी है,
Those
उन्हें
the
आज ही सौगात दी जाएगी।
workers who haven't collected the
कर्मचारियों को
blanket which was
सौगात
given as the
देकर
godly gift on the occasion of Baba's
समय पर
Remembrance Day,
अवश्य भेजें।
you are
आपने
requested to just
सौगात
send the
नहीं
workers
भिजवाई।
today to
समय
have
है
them collected. The
सुबह का
time
11:30 से
is 11:30 a.m.
12:30
to
बजे तक
12:30
स्थान
p.m.
रहेगा
at
ज्ञान
Gyan
मोती
Moti Meditation
मेडिटेशन
Hall.
हॉल में। महाशिवरात्रि के निमित्त विशेष सेवाओं में शिव आमंत्रण का सनातन संस्कृति का जयघोष के नाम से बेहतरीन अंक बनाया गया। साथ ही नए मेंबरशिप
On the occasion of Shivratri, Shiv Amantran office has made some material, and the calendar also. You can just visit the Shiv Amantran office for additional details. The Spark Wing
सूचना है
has,
कल की मुरली के आधार पर स्पार्क विंग में किताबें उपलब्ध है।
based on yesterday's Murli, books have been composed or written by the Spark Wing. You can just visit the Spark Wing, which is on second floor of the telephone exchange, and timings are 9 to 12 noon and 4 to 6 p.m. and night 8:30 to 9 p.m. There is a program by Dr. Satish Gupta ji. If you have any heart issues or diabetic or you are obese or if you have any other health issues, you can be at conference hall at 9 a.m. where Dr. Satish Gupta ji will meet all of you, and he will just advise you health tips in order to get rid from those health issues. And he will also brief you about the CAD program which is going to happen in Shantiban. All the brothers and sisters and the teachers whose, if you have got the train ticket from any other station and you are going to board the train from Abu station, if the boarding is not Abu station, then you will not be allowed to, you will not be given the seat from Abu station. For additional details, you can just visit the railway department.
आज दोपहर 1:30 बजे दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल में मधुबन के आदरणीय शांता कृष्णा भाई जी तेलुगु क्लास होगा
There is a
शांतमणि
Telugu
भाई
class
बहने
by
सभी
Shanta Krishna
तेलुगु
brother
भाई बहने अवश्य
for
पधारें।
all the Telugu brothers and
आज
sisters
सुबह 9
in
बजे
Dadiji's meeting
ट्रेनिंग
hall.
सेंटर हॉल में हॉल
And
नंबर 3 में ब्रह्मा कुमारी पाठशाला
all the
चलाएगा।
caretakers of
भारी
Brahma
भरपूर
Kumaris
में
Gita Pathshalas are requested to be
पाठशाला
at hall
तैयारी
number
करने
3
का जहाँ
training
पर
center at 9 a.m.
आया है। अतः सभी टीचर्स बहनें अपनी पाठशाला संचालकों को अवश्य इस ट्रेनिंग में अपने साथ लेकर आए। समय सुबह
You
9
teachers are
बजे
requested to
स्थान
just
ट्रेनिंग सेंटर
send
हॉल
them
नंबर
in time to that venue for training.
अमृत कंबर की जिनको मेंबरशिप लेनी है
Those who would
वे
like to subscribe for
आइए।
Amrit
डाइनिंग
Kumbh,
हॉल में
you
बस
can just
आमदार है
visit the
तो
stall which
आके
is
अमृत कुंभ
uh,
आप प्राप्त कर सकते हैं।
installed in front of the dining hall.
ओम शांति। एक मिनट के लिए हम सभी दादियों के वचन भी सुनेंगे।
Let's listen to the teachings of Dadis. Let's remember Baba before listening to that.
ऑडिट रजिस्ट्रेशन शुरू हो चुका है।
Uh,
जिन्होंने भी
Audit
रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं किया है,
registrations
ऑडिट
have been
रजिस्ट्रेशन
started.
पर
Those who haven't
सुबह
registered, you
10
can
बजे
please register
से,
it
समय
on
9 से
priority.
12 बजे
The
तक,
timing is 9 to
शाम को
12
4 से 6
noon
बजे
and
तक।
evening 4 to
सभी
6 p.m.
टीचर्स बहने एवं अकाउंट लिखने वाले
All the
सभी
teachers and the
बहनों
sisters and those who
कृपया
maintain the account records are, all the
कृपया
sisters and
ध्यान
brothers
दें,
are
अकाउंट्स
requested.
चेकिंग फॉर्म अकाउंट
You are
ऑफिस से
requested to
सेकंड फ्लोर पर आप जमा
submit the
कराएं।
account
समय
checking
सुबह 9
form
से
on
12,
second
शाम
floor
को
of the
4
account
से
office.
6। जन जन तक ईश्वरीय
Timing
संदेश
is 9 to
पहुंचाने
12
के
noon and 4
लिए
to 6 p.m.
शिवरात्रि विशेषांक बनाया गया है। ओम शांति मीडिया पत्रिका के नए सदस्य बनाने के लिए ओम शांति मीडिया ऑफिस, आनंद भवन एवं एवरहेल्दी के सामने मीडिया काउंटर पर आप मेंबरशिप ले सकते हैं। जो साउंड डिपार्टमेंट में सेवा करना चाहते हैं, साउंड सिस्टम सीखना चाहते हैं, 1-2 महीना सेवा में रहना चाहते हैं,
Those who would like
साउंड
to
डिपार्टमेंट
extend
से
their stay
रवि
and
भाई
do the
से
service in sound department
संपर्क
are
कर सकते
requested to
हैं
meet Ravi
स्टेज के
brother
साथ।
who is in front of the stage. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Ratan Mohini ji. Practice standing in silence with a smile on your face.
ये अभ्यास करो,
This practice has to be done.
भले अपने आप
You can continue to practice this even when you are alone, but you let your face speak.
हमारे नैनों
And
में
may those who see into our eyes continue to experience that
देखने
soulfulness.
वालों को अनुभव होती रहे। यह ऑटोमेटिक
This is an automatic service and it's
बहुत विशाल
very
है।
fast service.
औरों की सेवा तो क्या है,
While serving others is important, but if you too practice being in this state yourself,
इसी स्टेज का अभ्यास करते करते सचमुच उसी स्थिति में
truly
रहेंगे
maintain that level of state of mind, that level, then you will reap that great
बहुत
benefit.
अच्छा लाभ मिलेगा।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। ओम म्यूजियम में सेवाधारी भाई बहनों की आवश्यकता है। जो भाई बहनें सेवा करने की इच्छुक हो, ओम म्यूजियम के काउंटर पर अपना नाम नोट करा दे। समय सुबह 8 से 8 बजे तक ओम म्यूजियम खुला रहेगा, शांतिवन गेट नंबर 1 के पास।